All right. Shout out to the CIA. What's going on, guys? All right. Welcome back. I know. Patreon. We're going to start getting videos out at least twice a week now. I've been traveling a lot. You haven't seen me here. And I'm about to head out to LA and then decide whether or not I'll be in New York. But here's the good thing, because you are behind the scenes making this thing happen, you guys will see the updated content when it happens. First and foremost, number one, I'm looking for guys who have their shit together. If you got your shit together, I would love to profile you and to lead into my live streams. Hey, here's Reggie from Dallas. He's a 35-year-old architect. But you need to be looking LinkedIn level, because I'm not going. This is not a way to dirty Mac or whatever. I want to actually profile some solid men. And also, ladies, for the few of you who are here, I would like to also profile women who have their stuff together. This channel, this platform is becoming a kind of a melting pot for people who are trying to become the best version of themselves. Again, it's run by men, but ladies are welcome. Now, today I want to discuss something that I'm going to make a longer video for, but it's this whole notion between alpha male and high value man. Being a high value man doesn't necessarily make you an alpha male. All right, let me clear some things up. One, when I speak about alpha, I speak about in the animal kingdom and in nature. And alpha in all of that means leader. It's the dog, it's the lion, it's the thing, it's the one that everyone follows. Okay? And I think in online, especially in social media, we get those things conflated. We understand the leader alpha, but we also talk about this thing called sexual alphas. And those terms are kind of used interspliced. I think that confuses a lot of things. Alpha males, by definition, are not loners, lest they wouldn't be alphas. That seems to be more of a sigma male. All the alpha leadership traits, but with a rugged individual, I like doing things my own way, doesn't like authority as much, kind of balks against structure. So when I hear guys talking about alphas being loners, I'm like, all right, but here's the thing. Alphas, by definition, are very rare. It's 5% or less. I mean, how many generals are there versus how many privates? Again, alphas are rare. And can you be an alpha male and not be a high value man? Uh, Put it down in the comment section. But does being a high value man make you alpha? Not necessarily. And I will tell you why. Because you can have men who are maybe an alpha with some beta traits, beta with alpha traits, or whatever, how you want to slice it, but not purely purebred alpha in the sense that, you may be a leader among men and not have the resources, the network, the social capital, the gravitas. But does that make you any less? Here's the real question: what is the outcome you're trying to achieve? Because when I hear these labels being thrown around, select or non-select, most guys don't want to be non-select because you think select is going to give you a different outcome. Alpha versus beta. Most guys want to wedge themselves into alpha because they figure that's going to give you a better chance to get the outcomes you want. High value versus not high value. And that's where I really want to draw the distinctions. What is the outcomes you're trying to achieve? The lifestyle you want to have. And I don't mean from a resource standpoint. What I mean is from a relationship standpoint. Again, what kind of life do you want to have from a relationship standpoint? Are you a guy that wants the life of a jet set playboy who can jaunt here or there and have disposable income, and you could be a digital nomad with no real long-term relationships, just lots of lovers are all around the place? Well, that's one kind of lifestyle, but you're not going to have a lot of firm relationships. Or are you a person who wants more substantial, substantive relationships with women? Do you want, what kind of friends do you want? What kind of network do you want? And really, guys, that's what you really need to ask yourself. It's not, is one better than the other? This whole high value thing has always been with us. That's why I've expanded the definition. High value is static, alpha is static. However, productive, competitive, successful, far more, much more room to move. Improving your value is something that we should all want to do, but you got to ask yourself why. Why are you wanting to improve your value? Is it to think if you improve your value, you're going to have better, it's going to guarantee you access to better caliber of women? There are no guarantees, gentlemen. There are no guarantees, gentlemen. There are no guarantees, gentlemen. All you can ask for is a shot. I don't see any real downside to improving your value if you realize that all you can ask for is a shot. There are no guarantees. So I think another thing is so many guys want to know, well, if I become this, then I will get that. No, it doesn't work that way because we're all human beings. We have free will and we have the right to choose or not to choose. Like I said, at the end of the day, what kind of life do you want to have? What kind of life do you want to have in relationship to other people? Do me a favor, write it down in the comment section and go from here. Also, as patrons, I'm going to give you guys the right of first refusal. On my shows, I open it up and say, hey, send me your video ideas to info@bykevinsamuels.com or answer your questions. Obviously, that's to just anybody on YouTube, but I want to be able to answer you guys' questions first. So, all you need to do is put in the subject line, send me a message here on Patreon, ask Godfather. And the question is, hey, Godfather, I'm having a problem with this. Or, Godfather, this is the situation. It needs to be pretty close and to the point, man. Don't write me War and Peace. It has to be something I can knock out in a 5 to 10 minute video on YouTube. Subject line, ask Godfather. If you want me to use your name, let me know. If you don't want me to use your name, I can just say a Patreon supporter. Again, thank you to all you folks for being behind the scenes making this happen. Tell me what you think about this style of Patreon video. You know, it's not the production value that I have on YouTube, but I think I can get out much more Patreon content and then respond to the people here and give you more value for what you're coming in. I really believe most people want this kind of interaction versus just me coming with a topic and then just do talking head. If that's the case, I can do that on YouTube, but I think we have a better thing going on over here. Love to hear your feedback. Thank you guys so much. You're incredible. Shout out to the CIA. One love to the FBI. Till the next time we are gone, your Godfather is out.